Hey bros, today we gotta finish making our couple airlines from the bulkhead fittings up to the valves themselves. Then we gotta get the cab on the lift here, pull it, and we're gonna pull the Cummins head. Stay tuned. To get started today, guys, we gotta cut up some 3/16 stainless steel 3/8 tubing with our tube cutter to length of the other ones we have. Make them match, so all four of them match each other. Go ahead and cinch that down, and then we can move on to pulling the cab, which is only really moving a few power cables in that go to the batteries and stuff, and then 6 cab bolts and the steering rod. So we're able to go ahead and get the cab pulled, and then we'll pull the valve cover, undo the rocker assemblies, pull all them off, pull off the push rods, and then we'll go ahead and unbolt the head and pull it. And then we'll move on to cleaning it with some brake clean and Scotch-Brite. And then in the next episode, we'll get our Cummins head gasket and our ARP head studs and get that installed. Well, let's get started. Alright guys, now that we got the airlines how we want them, we're going to go ahead and set the lift arms up, and then go ahead and put a little bit of pressure on the pinch weld, and then we're going to go ahead and pull the power cables through and then undo the steering rod, and then we'll undo all 6 cab bolts. Get this cab lifted off here. Alright, now that we got that big 6.7 exhaust manifold and turbo off there, we're ready to go ahead and test our 2nd gen manifold and our 3rd gen manifold with our common rail turbo and see which one we like more. Oh, hey guys, so there we go. We kind of got our turbo mocked up how we want it. We're going to go ahead and use that 2nd generation manifold with this common rail turbo because it just is up high and out of the way. So that way, below it, between the frame rail, shock tower, and the engine mount is where we can have the big BD diesel turbo live that the common rail turbo is going to feed. I'll kind of show you guys down here where and why we're doing this, where the turbo will live. So here's our 2nd gen manifold with the turbo more up like this, and then more down there in that space is where the big BD diesel turbo will live, and then this turbo's exhaust will feed it. So this is the manifold we're going to use.
Look at that little beauty. Crikey. It's a little baby turbo. But this little baby turbo is gonna feed a big giant turbo somewhere lurking in the darkness. Down there, we'll find it. But not today.
Bringing it back home into the studio again today, bros. It was a pretty good day at Cougar House Garage. We finally got the test fit our 2nd generation manifold with our 3rd gen common rail turbo, which is going to be feeding our big BD diesel turbo. We're not sure for what Super B turbo we're using, or if we're using a Super B special. We're not sure yet, so that's why we're not telling you guys which turbo we're using. But we're going to have the common rail turbo feed a big BD diesel turbo. So in our next episode here, we've started pulling the cab today. We got the cab bolts undone. Next episode, we just got to move some wires and a few extra things. And then we'll get the cab pulled and start pulling the head. So that'll be pretty exciting. We'll do that in the next episode. Thanks for your support, guys. Thanks for your constant watching of our videos. We really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Tell us what you think about the turbo and the setup we're going to run. And if you guys want to see more of Cougar House Garage, check us out at cougarhousegarage.com, at Facebook/Cougar House Garage, and we are Cougar House Garage on Instagram. Follow us, bros, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.
We'll be right back.